Welcome to the SAK Level Student Showcase. Make some noise for your teachers and hosts, Melanie and Bob.
Have been working so hard for weeks to learn all of the things about improv. We have been working on environment work, physicality, how to yes and they have been doing amazing.
They started as strangers, and when you see the way they play together, you'll know that something has changed in this process, which is kind of the magic of this art form. So what you're going to see are our level 1 students performing. It's going to be tough for you to remember that when you see what they do, that these are level 1 students. So keep your hearts wide open, celebrate every success, because in improv, it goes like this, but when you're there to see that success, you'll know just how magical and beautiful it is. But in order to participate in the show, you need to know how to support us by giving your suggestions.
Absolutely, yes. We'll be asking you questions throughout this show, and your answers will inspire the magic on this stage, because there's nothing scripted. We have no idea what is about to happen. So we'll ask you those questions to help. So let's see, on the count of 3, can you all shout out your name for me, okay? 1, 2, 3! Perfect. I didn't get a single one. Yeah. That's exactly what I was
Welcome!
Let's try one more. On the count of 3, shout out your favorite color for me. 1, 2, 3! Ooh, I got a mix of green and blue.
Okay, aqua. Yay, go aqua. Teal, if you will. Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we might take that answer. We might take green and use that as the inspiration for the scene that's going to happen on the stage.
It's that simple. The whole point is, this is a place of joy, folks. So if you have joy to offer, in fact, if you brought any boo into the auditorium, you have the opportunity to get it out right now. Get it out right now. If you have any boo, any boo, any boo.
I know that you're waiting
okay.
for
If
that,
you get it in you,
but you
get it.
just you raised your hand in a boo moment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's something. Okay. Is that all you got? Are you good now? Judge your breath. Maybe therapy? Okay. Inhale in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let us hear you scream! I'm going to get off the stage. I'm going to let Mel and her team off the stage.
Let's hear it for Bob, everybody. Yeah, the more love and energy that you throw to the people that will be on this stage tonight, the more they're going to throw back to you. So please cheer, applaud, woo, have a great time with them, because they are so excited to do this show for you. Real quick, just to get a little more energy as people are finding their seats, go ahead and start low with me. Start low applause. Give a little tappy tip of toes, a little low. Warm up your vocals a little. Bring it up a little bit. Give it a little louder. Give it a little louder. That's what we need tonight. I'm about to bring out my class, the wonderful level 1 of Saturday. Can I get some applause going from you? And let's go. We're going to start with a game called Letters. Can I please have Hap, Jason, Ben, Taryn, Marielle, and Jay for me, please? Wonderful. Okay, so what you see happening is they already know where they're going. They got this planned. But we are going to be writing a letter for all of you today. Here's the challenge of this, though. Besides the here are going to be writing their letter in one voice. They will be deciding what they're saying by speaking at the exact same time. You're fine, come on in. And then these friends right here will be writing their letter by speaking one word at a time down the line. So my friends here, take a little step forward. Take a little step forward. Yeah, great, thank you so much. So what I'm going to do for I need from you all is, how do these people know each other? What is the relationship of two people that might be writing a letter back and forth?
Jail.
They're divorced.
Long distance friends.
Jail. So, okay, jail. Okay, this is not a voting moment. Okay? Oh my gosh, okay. Jail every time. Okay, what we will take is, you all met in jail, okay? You're no longer in jail, but you are writing letters as you met in jail with each other, okay? So you will be speaking in one voice, you will be speaking from here, starting one word at a time. They met in prison, you win. Okay? But that does not mean they are still there, but they are writing letters as people who met that way. Okay, team? We're feeling good? We're feeling good. All right, so audience, what we will now do is I'm going to ask you to count down with me from 3, as that's going to go ahead and get their scene started off. So count with me from 3, 2, 1.
Howdy.
Former.
Prison.
How
How
are
you
doing?
today
I
ran
across
the
lake
I
fell a
went
and
I
almost
drowned.
twice.
How
Do
you
do
XOXO
your
prison
how
off.
Dear Bob, I'm sorry to hear you almost drowned twice. I would really like it if you wore water wings. I think the lake you're talking about is the one where I buried the money. Don't tell anybody. Your cellmate, Giuseppe.
Where
in
the
world
is
the
money?
I
Didn't
find
any
money
by
the
lake.
is
Your
compass
correct.
I
Could
try
to
find
and
other
way
to
dig
up
the
money
sign
your
bestie.
Luigi.
Dear Bob, new name you've chosen. The money will require you to scuba dive. Are you certified?
What a way to start tonight off, am I right? You're either really upset or really happy, somewhere in the middle of all of that. But what I need to first know is, what are they throwing a party for? What are they celebrating?
Dog graduation.
The first thing I heard was Dog's birthday. Thank you for not saying prison again. All right. No, it's too late. Dog's birthday. We already No! Listen. All right. So Dog's birthday will be what this party is for. But what's going to happen is, actually, Alberto, you're going to be throwing this party for a dog's birthday. And then people are going to be coming into the party, each with an emotion. As they come into that party with the emotion, anyone else in the party has to instantly take on that emotion the moment they enter. Then they're all going to have to leave. They've got busy lives, they've got things to do, and they have to backtrack through all the emotions that they already built up into the scene. So there's a lot of memory in this one too. But what I need from you all is shout some emotions for me.
Fear.
Fear.
Sensual.
Ecstasy. Wait, did I hear? Sad. Thank you.
Constipated.
I heard that. I heard it. Okay. I think that's. Yeah. Worry. Is constipated an emotion? All right. Well, I'll talk about that later. Okay. So what I'm going to do is start by assigning them. I am going to start with Alberto. You'll be throwing the party to give you anger. Anger was one that I heard. Next in Jason, I would like to give you ecstatic. Ecstatic is what I heard. Marielle, what I would like to give you is sad. Sad. Not give it to you, and then I would like to give Gina, let's go ahead and give you fear. Give you fear. Wait, shout out a couple more. He's gonna take constable. Alright, so shout out your emotions first again.
Anger.
Ecstatic! Sad. Fear.
Constipated.
Yeah. Alright, my friends, I'll have you set over there. Alberto, you'll be throwing your dog a birthday party. Starting out with your emotion, they will add in as they come in. Everyone count it down with me from 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why they would suggest I throw my dog a birthday party. It's not like he's gonna remember this. Like, pretty good gonna be like, oh my god, oh man. You don't like him. Now we have to throw a whole party.
I can't believe you thought about your
I know, man.
dog.
I'm so excited.
How old is he now?
I think like 2 we adopted him 8.
Hey, 2 is fine. That's great. 2 is a really important age for
But
a
most
dog.
importantly, he has a long life ahead of him, and that's why we're doing this amazing birthday party for him, bro.
Do you feed him something special? What makes him like so lively?
Well, we do a lot of dry food, a lot of eggs, and then sometimes, I don't want to eat.
Hey guys, happy birthday to your dog. I can't die because your name. It's okay, because she's celebrating her birthday in heaven.
I didn't know cats were dead. I thought animals just died.
I know 10's life before they're 9. They go to heaven.
You could have told me something, I would have said something afterwards after we celebrate your dog's birthday.
Can we make it a morning/birthday party?
I'm not for any.
We're here for you.
I'm a flexible person. I'm here.
Hey, you guys.
What's going on?
Is it here? The dog?
I
Is it gonna
so.
be at the party?
I hope he's here.
Did you?
I set this whole thing up for
Put
him.
him in a crate, right? He's in a crate. You locked him up.
Oh my god.
Last time.
time.
On his first birthday
You
party?
remember what happened?
His first birthday party, you chewed a guy's leg.
Hey guys. He's not in the crate.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Damn your girlfriend and Cujo!
Listen, don't worry. He's only been in obedient training for like I think 4 days or something like that. So he shouldn't like.
What does he have any commands or any special commands we need to know?
Ow! Yeah, stop.
Just ow and stop. Ow and stop.
What's going on, Bob?
Guys, can you bring a whole gallon of cheese whiz? It was a bet, so like a lot of money, but was there? Was that a good idea?
Probably not.
Are you sure it was just the cheese whiz? 'Cause I don't know. It's something I must have put out here got my stomach.
I haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 days. 3 days. Do you know how much has to stack up in 3 days?
They say like 4,000 pounds.
They say, like when people, they do surgeries, they pull like pounds out.
That's really.
I feel like I ate a bottle that the cheese whiz comes in.
That's not gonna do anything. Do we have anything that might be able to?
Laxatives. Do you have laxatives?
Yeah, we'll do it together. We're like, we're buds.
Can we turn this into a laxative party?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey, you know what? We'll get the dogs involved. We'll hope.
It'll inspire us.
From a laxative party to a poop party.
Yes!
Woo! I'm gonna get some laxatives. I'll be right back.
I hope
I think he's there. I think he's there. I think he's there.
Stay away from Gina.
Wait. I'll try to control him. All right, bud. Just don't try anything. You see that? You see that? You don't even listen to me, bro. You don't even listen to me. I'm this whole party for
Throw
you.
in the laxative. He's just stopped talking. That's why he's so angry.
If he's pooping, he can't be biting.
Okay, you guys. I'm looking at him. I gotta.
No, you go.
I'm so sad she left. She's my favorite. Every time we have a party and she comes.
She told me to give him a laxative, and now he's pooping all over the place.
So bad.
I know.
I can't handle the smell. It reminds me of kitty litter.
No. I haven't seen so much dog crap in my life.
And the laxative is starting to work.
How many pounds I didn't get?
That's at least like, I don't know.
Can you smell that aroma? I don't know why so ramming up your dog, you know what I mean?
That actually did a great job.
It's a little much for me. I have to take off. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not going to help to clean up. You're on your own, buddy.
Are you serious? Now I gotta clean all this up? That's what I get for throwing a party, I guess.
So much poop. So good. Wonderful. All right. So everyone's feeling a little better. Your stomachs are moving now, which means it is the perfect time to come out and do a conducted story with Alberto, Ben, Gina, Jay, Taryn, and Ryan. Let's hear it for them. Alright, so what's going to happen now is they are all going to tell you a story. And what we're going to need from you all is the title of your story. Let me grab that and then I will. So first off, can I have a noun? Shout out a noun for shoe. Shoe I heard. I think we did enough toilet in the last one. I feel good about that. And can I have an adjective, please? Pretty. What was it over here? Pretty. Great. We're gonna use those. Okay, so what's gonna happen now is they're going to be telling you a story. I'm gonna be directing it. I'm gonna point at them when I want them to tell their part of the story. But here's the thing. I can stop pointing at them at any time, mid-sentence, mid-word, mid-syllable. They have to stop talking immediately when I stop pointing at them. And then whoever else I point at has to pick up the story exactly where the person in front of them left off, no matter where they left off. So team, the title of your story is The Pretty Shoe. The Pretty Shoe is the title of your story. You're welcome for not taking the toilet again. The pretty shoe. So audience, you're gonna learn all about the story of the pretty shoe. Count down with me from 3, 2, 1.
Once upon a time, there was a princess who was a fashionista. She loved all types of clothing, but her favorite was footwear.
And her favorite footwear was the prettiest of shoes. So she went down to her favorite clothing store, Christian Dior, and she was like, "Can I get the prettiest shoe you guys have?"
This shoe was super sparkly, glitter, gold, and pink. She tried on the shoe, and when she put her foot in the shoe, it felt like she had magic.
It felt like she had magic because she got the new Princess Air Jordans. And as soon as she laced those bad boys up, she was ready to hit the court. She took on LeBron James right off the bat. I saw her dunk on Kevin Durant. She posterized it. She took the ball up the court and she was crossing up Kyrie.
The only way they could attempt to score points was by fouling her. They would kick, they would punch, but because how quick she was in the shoe, she was able to dodge all the attacks.
A lot of people had their doubts about her in the league, but she got paid a veteran's minimum to secure a young team to a finals champion.
It was crazy she was still playing in the dress, too. Right, the dress that was long and her long gown touched the floor.
This dress had glitter everywhere, so everywhere she went, it dropped sparkles.
And what was so special about her is she also wore her matching bag with
a diamond encrusted zipper. This zipper could withstand any force. It would never.
It would never stop her from doing anything.
Anything on that court. She could even keep another basketball in there.
right outside of her, next to her Pomeranian.
And even that Pomeranian had hands on the plane.
Her Pomeranian had an exact copy of the pretty shoe she had.
And also the Pomeranian had matching shoes, but only 2 shoes.
So the dog did have to play standing upright.
You couldn't believe what you would see, the two of them on the court. They were passing, it was like Kobe and Shaq.
And they made the playoffs. They were
The best players.
Ever! Champagne.
Cujo and Shaq.
The prettiest earbuds.
And the prettiest earbuds. I'm pretty sure that's like earbuds 7. There's at least 6 earbuds before that, right? Fantastic job. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. For my next 3, can I please have Ian, Alberto, and Gina out for me? Ian, Alberto, they will be doing a game called New Choice. So the way this is going to work is they'll be doing a scene for you. And at any time, I get to say new choice and basically ask them to redo something they've done with something else. And I get to keep asking them to redo it until I decide that I've had enough of my own fun with that portion of it. So they'll keep redoing things until I stop asking, and then the scene will continue. You'll see how it works. For this suggestion, can I have a hobby that you enjoy? Stand
Driving.
What over here? See a hand. Your hand is up. Yes, my friend. Swinging. Thank you so much. Shame on all of you. We are going to take as a suggestion. Stop it. Swings as on the playground swinging. So that will be your inspiration. Ian is dying. That will be your inspiration. Swinging as in swings, swinging. That was a great suggestion. You are a rock star. Thank you. So, swinging will inspire you in that regard. Everything else you're inspired to do as you see fit. And I will count these through new choice. Everyone count down the beat from.
I tell you, Bill, this swinging hobby we have, quite fun.
You see, I don't like the way Greg swings. You see, the way he's rocking back and forth, he's gonna do something with his back, he's gonna throw it out or something.
Oh!
Greg.
New way to hurt your back.
Ay-ya!
New way to hurt your back.
Honey, every Saturday this happens. Why?
I was just telling Gloria that you were gonna throw your back out swinging. Like, what are you doing, man?
Well, I thought that if I swung like that and I didn't swing like this and then I swung like that, I wouldn't have swing like that.
But you always think that every Saturday.
And you're 64 years old,
New
Greg.
age. New age.
And you're 98 years old, Greg.
But I'm young and hot. I told you one day I'll get to the moon.
New place you're going.
I'll go to
New
Mars.
place you're going.
I'll go to Jupiter. And it will be gaseous. I love it. Jupiter. You know, I knew the guy who walked on the moon, what's his face? Total, not nice guy. He couldn't walk to save his life, but me, I swing. I swing.
Throw your back out, stop swinging.
No!
Just let him do it. He does it every
Greg,
Saturday.
you gotta get down from that swing set. Now, I don't even know how you got up there.
New way to encourage you to get down.
Greg, how'd you get out of your wheelchair?
I swung out of it. And then I swung back in.
You can't just pop these out of your wheelchair and into a swing set. That's how you threw your back out the first time.
Well, when they see me rolling, they hate it. It's always
Wait, let's try to get you off
No,
the swing set.
let him do it. Let him do it himself. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's see.
New way to dismiss him. New way to dismiss him.
You know what? You stink. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of changing your diapers. You know, I'm a young body woman. I don't want to be here every Saturday changing your diaper, watching you swing and fall out of your stupid chair.
It's natural deodorant, sweetie. You know that I have armpit issues. And diaper issues.
And I tried to help you, Dad, but you know what? I'm done.
You done?
Gloria, I think we gotta change Dad's diapers. Because if he's gonna swing, at least he should do it in some clean diapers.
Well, check this. Ooh!
Oh my God.
Right in the chair.
Fantastic. Great suggestion. That was epic. That was because of your suggestion. That was great. Alright, I have my team for my movie, please. Ian, Mariel, Taryn, Ryan, Ben, Hap, and Jason. You all have the beautiful honor of being able to see how movies are created. I know, you don't often get to see the room where it happens, the room where they throw out ideas and kind of see what's going to be the next hot hit. So this team is going to do it. They're going to be telling you their ideas of movie titles, what those movies are about, and you might even get to see a little snippet of those movies before they're even hitting the theaters. So what I will need from all of you, and I'll come to you throughout it to get a few more, is genres of movies. So can I just have one to start us off, and I'll come back to you and get another one. I see you. All the way in the back. It's you.
A girl pooping on the side of the building.
Okay. So, that is a great genre.
Rehab Gulch.
The Bible too.
Girl pooping on the sidewalk. The squeakle.
Because I feel like too much. Tell me just a little bit about that movie.
So this girl,
Yeah.
she had to use the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Her brother was in it,
Uh-huh.
so she went outside
Great.
into the sidewalk.
Thank you.
Chicken run.
Okay, good.
Chicken Walk.
Tell me a little bit about Chicken Walk.
Well, as you know,
Yeah.
chickens walk across the street. And everyone always asks, why are they walking across the street? In this film, they walk across that street. And we answer questions.
Yeah, I feel like we have to know. So I'd like to have Ian and Marielle come out. And we're going to see a snippet of Chicken Walk. You two, clearly it's already happening. Our chickens in the movie. And you two have just made it across the street. Yeah, it's like the climax of the movie. And so I want to see why you have just spent 2 hours of a movie walking across the street. Okay? Let's see that moment. Go ahead. Let's see.
I saw the road and I crossed. And I walked.
Stopped at the traffic light too.
No, that's why.
No. At the same time, chicken, are we saying goodbye?
You know we were less than that asset. But we were blessed with walking and crossing streets.
My poor legs are so tired.
Oh, don't tell the colonel that.
I'm just gonna turn a little bit right here.
Okay.
There's no cars, right?
I got
Can you see?
You dodged. Good job.
The next genre I heard team was sci-fi. Sci-fi. My movie.
My movie, my movie.
Science fiction.
Robo Roadhouse.
Good.
Robo Firefighter.
The smelly, sorry, spaceship.
Good.
Space sex.
Just a little bit about SpaceX.
This is the Space Force
Yeah.
of people shaped like an X.
Yeah, I love that.
Aliens and Man.
Happy Galaxy Door.
Ooh, tell me about that.
It's a movie about wormholes to other universes that are more happy than our current.
Yeah, I want to see that. Okay, so Jason and Ryan come out. So you two are the explorers who have just entered the wormhole to a happier place. So you just stepped foot into this happier place, and let's see you enter this place in your exploration through it. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see that scene from that movie.
Whew, man, feeling good.
I'm feeling okay, but these people are really happy here.
Yeah, man, so much more than that old junk of a place it came from.
Kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, being too happy.
People are too happy.
Yeah,
I don't like
it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It is kind of crazy. When people are walking around smiling all the
Yeah.
time, they get me crazy.
Yeah. Makes me happy that it gives you the drinks.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah. I'm so joyous about this, man. Don't worry.
I think I'm catching the bug. Yeah, I feel better
Can
about
I
it.
close it so no one else can be happy?
More shit about everybody.
Horror! Horror was the next one I heard. Horror will be our next one.
My movie, my movie, my movie.
The cat who had a hat.
Suit zombies.
Yes.
The Portuguese man o' war that ate Manhattan.
Oh, tell me a little bit about that.
It's a gigantic jellyfish that swallows the Empire State Building. And we need King Kong to come back and pick it up.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. Okay, so have you and then come out. That's not my intention. You're all tall for me down here. Okay, so this is the moment, okay, where we'll have you be, of course, the giant jellyfish.
Okay.
And you will be King Kong, okay? Again, not my intention. You've all forced my hand. So this is actually right after the fight has ended, okay? It's done. You are now two giant creatures, and you're having a bonding moment. You just realized New York is just using you for your giant creature abilities. Right? Go ahead, let's see that.
Hey, so a little help over here. Can you maybe get me back in the ocean? They're really stinging. So, listen, I'm planning on coming back next fall. But the Empire State Building, it's got a lot of crud on it. Could you guys get out there and clean it up a little?
Yeah, I got you on that. I mean, there's birds all over the place. So.
All right. Well, see you.
I heard drama twice. Drama will be our last one. Drama.
My movie, my movie, my movie.
The Housewives of Notre Dame.
Frankenstein's Mafia.
Sleeping with the babysitter.
First date with a primate.
Oh boy, all of these.
The Sad Clown.
Tell me about the SAK Clown.
Well, the Sad Clown is a story about a clown that becomes sad because he's very, very depressed because he can't get health care.
Too sad.
The girlfriend's hour.
Tell me about that.
Girls who like to talk-ish.
Yep, we're gonna see that. So Taryn, come out and have come out. Sure. Okay, so this is the girlfriend's hour. This is the only hour that the girlfriends like you to talk-ish. Yeah, this is the time that you get to talk-ish about your days. Every other moment, there's someone else with you. This is the only hour of the day that you two get to come together and really discuss what's going on in your lives. Okay, go ahead and see that scene.
Girl! It has been hours since I caught up with you.
Yes. Very, very, very busy.
I have so much to do.
Village.
So, well, there was a boy, and then we went on a ride in his car, and it broke down, and you've heard that story before, but in the way it went down, he was so romantic, we just ran out of gas. Well, he was sleeping, so we had to yawn, and he pulled me in, and then he had really stinky breath.
Oh no. And then
I actually got a text that this other really cute boy wanted to hang out, so I made him pretend his car that was pretended to be out of gas wasn't out of gas anymore, and he took me home.
Okay. I don't have a life.
I just wanted to hear all about this day you spent doing nothing. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, I know you're
It sounds amazing. How do you get through the day with such a clear plate?
Yeah, so I start by sleeping. I wake up, use the bathroom, go back to sleep.
Right.
Wake up, use the bathroom, and go back to sleep.
Well, here, I got a list.
Fancy! Team Monologue. They're going to be one person right now telling you a story from that perspective. And during this, they can tag each other mid-word, mid-sentence, mid-syllable, and they have to pick up the story exactly where they left off. Kind of like tag team wrestling style, but they'll tag in and they'll keep going with the story. But as one person, one character, can someone tell me what you're planning on doing this summer? What's an activity you're planning on doing?
Sleep.
What? So many people said sleep, but I like camp. I like camp. We're going to take camp. This is going to be called the Camp Incident. The Camp Incident will be the title of this story from this one person's perspective. Let's count down, me team, from 3, 2, 1.
So there I was at the campfire, and I said, "Whoa! Now that's a fire!" And then I said, "Ooh, that's some smoke." And then I said, "I could put some marshmallows in that fire. I could make the best s'mores. It would be so fantastic. I could put colorful rocks. I could make it change colors. I could do all kinds of things with this beautiful. Once the fire's all lit up, I like to get the big pot and boil me up them crawdads. I'll put all the hot seasonings in there so them kitties, they don't need all of that. I like to get up. Get on the skins. Every time. But you know what? Crawdads work. And the special ingredient for my crawdaddies is ash. Cigarette ash. That adds the extra spice that I really like. Now I know what you're saying. Crawdaddies. What are a crawdaddy? Well, they're just about the dangest best thing ever put on this earth. You know what though? They're second best to craw mummies. They're so good with the ash though. That's what really brings out the flavor. And don't get me started on the craw babies. The craw babies is where it's at, but the economy can't support them. And when I tell you the craw sisters, the craw brothers, oh, forget about the craw family. Forget about it. God, these mosquitoes are just everywhere today. You would think the smoke would scare them away, but they just keep coming in. Oh, man. Oh, I wish I could have my favorite side dish. Possum. We want to get it as soon as it gets dark. So, what you do to cook a possum is you catch it, you put it in your teeth, and you rip the fur off. Teeth works better than knife. Trust me, I've been. But you know what the secret ingredient is? Ash.
And scene. You are about to have a whirlwind of the second half, but before this wonderful group graduates their level 1 on stage, can you introduce yourselves one more time?
Jason, Alberto, Ryan, Ian, Hal,
Miriam, Gina,
Taryn.
Jay.
You're going to take just about a 10-minute break, and then this next class is going to wow you with their second half, so do not move from your chairs. Come back after intermission. We'll see you in just about 10 minutes. Let's hear it for your players.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of your show. To the stage, Bob!
How did you enjoy our first half? These are level 1 students and they did that, all right? So now I am super excited to introduce you to my class. I met these folks 8 weeks ago. They're a bunch of weirdos. They know it. They're back there being the weirdos that they are. And they met each other and made these beautiful connections. This art form requires you to make connections with each other in order to be able to pull it off. You almost have to be friends to be able to pull it off. So what you're going to witness is the transformation of these human beings from strange weirdos to friends weirdos. And they're going to rock your socks off with what they do. So I'm not going to hold up any longer. Just please put your hands together, put your screams out there for my level 1 play! and got it. Everyone else grab a spot at the back of the stage. So we're going to play a game of categories. Categories are lists of things. Things you find at Walmart, things that are blue, things that you find in the ocean. You are going to give us the categories, then I'm going to challenge these players to come up with something in that category fast. If they hem, if they haw, if they stutter, if they say something that's not in that category or repeat something that's already been said, it's your job as our audience to eliminate them in the kindest way possible by yelling the word die. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, die! Who has the first category to challenge these players?
Inedible things that you want to eat.
Oh, yes. You can leave right now. Please, guys. Okay, inedible things that you really want to eat. Inedible things that you really want to eat. Remember, there are children in the audience. Here we go. Sam. Rocks.
Pencil erasers.
Crayons.
Bubble wrap.
Pocket lint.
Deodorant.
Bottle caps.
Window caulk.
Plastic fruit. Bouncy balls. Can you relate to all these? I can't. That's weird, right? Okay. Rubber. The stuff in the cup holder in your car. Oh.
Potpourri.
T-shirts.
Racist rubber bands.
Pine cones.
Hair. Who has the next category? What do you got? Pastries. Thank you for kind of a normal category. Pastries. Cake.
Eclair.
Scones.
Danish.
Baguettes.
Bear claw.
Apple pie.
Cookies.
Cookie.
What do you got, my friend? Transformers. Transformers. I hope you know Transformers because I don't. So, it's a crapshoot. Here we go. Transformers. Caitlin Jew. Transformers.
Megatron.
Bumblebee. Yeah.
Octagon.
That was legit kill, but I love that answer. What do you got? Things you would see on a cruise ship. Things you would see on a cruise ship. Here we go.
Desserts.
Grandmas. Mother person.
Please.
Cruise director. Sunscreen. Dancers.
Slides.
Musicians.
Karaoke.
Pool.
Beach balls. Improvisers.
Blue banker.
Cocktails. Shuffleboard. Say it again.
Aquatic animals.
I thought you said erotic. I was erotic aquatic animals. No, aquatic animals. Animals you can find in the water. Animals you can find in the water. Aquatic animals. Here we go.
Starfish.
Seal.
Clownfish. Whale. Shark.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
In all of the ocean, dolphin comes up twice. What do you got? Pokemon. Here we go. Pokemon. Pikachu.
Volkswagen.
Breakfast cereal.
Say it one more time.
Breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal. It all comes down to breakfast cereal, my friends. Breakfast cereal. Here we go. Reese's Puffs.
Corn chips.
Corn Flakes.
Tricks.
And I want actually my rookie charge for drinking later. Okay, that's good. Cam. Cam surprises us all the time, and usually he shows up with these really incredibly colorful outfits. And on his showcase night, he shows up in mostly black and white. That was a shock us and for our joy. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a scene called the growing, shrinking scene. And he does have color, and it comes from the inside. And what we're going to do is Cam's going to start a scene here. And then at some point, one of his fellow players is going to yell, freeze. And they're going to come in and they're going to start a completely different scene. Then another player will say freeze and start a different scene. Another player will say freeze and start a different scene. And then they're going to find reasons to leave and revert back to the previous scene. So you've seen something like this already in the emotional party, except for these aren't emotionally strapped scenes. They can be anything that they choose to be. The key is they go back through, they have to go back to the previous scenes, and we have to see what's happened since the last time we saw it. So, we need a suggestion to get Cam started here. Someone give me an emotion.
Sad.
Sad. Give me more specific.
Timid.
Oh,
Tips.
Jealousy.
Oh, I like jealousy. Okay, so we're going to take jealousy to start this growing shaky scene. You're going to count it down with me from 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Monica got prom queen. Prom queen so bad. I'm going to get revenge on that girl. I swear to God. She knows I wanted prom queen. She knows. I have to do something. There's maybe if I like break in and like put some like rat poison in her. What do? Just like this is the only thing.
Bro, you can't be doing that.
What are you gonna do about it?
You cannot eat the squishmallow like that, dude.
I've never tasted the stuffing though.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I had it on the toilet for a few weeks, but that's all you, bro. That's all you.
You must not have tried the scented ones.
Freeze. And here we see the majestic antelope trying to tallest limb of the tree. He is an acrobatic antelope. Let us see as he does his mating dance. Ah, the tree is allured by his dancing.
What did I say when I said go to the store and pick up a dog? That is the weirdest looking dog.
Hey, this isn't a weird dog. This is a normal, like one of those Lilo and Stitch kind of thing.
He can speak.
Yeah, he's just Lilo and Stitch kind of thing. Yeah.
Hi.
How many dogs do you know that can do it?
Just one, because it's right here.
Yeah, well, oh look, he can dance too. He's got the skills that can pay the bills.
I'm going animal control.
No.
I'm going. You better be going by the time I get back.
Okay.
Ah, yes. The antelope has found a regurgitating mother bird. A new member to add to the family. Oh, the fight is broken out. This is much too dangerous for our camera crew. We shall depart.
Oh my god! Why does my poop smell like strawberry? Was it the squishmallow? Because I don't think that's related.
No, I don't get bananas.
It might have been the yellow one then. No, I promise, officer. She's dead on an accident.
I'm exhausted. I feel like we just went on a journey. Okay, so good night, that's right, experts out there for a moment, please. So now, I know you all came into the room wanting to learn something in great depth. Raise your hand if you did come into the room with something you really wanted to learn about. You, my friend, what was it you wanted to learn about? Bugs. Oh my God. Is this an amazing coincidence?
It's honestly
Bugs,
incredible.
okay? Because what we have are 4 of the top experts in the world of etymology. That's bugs, people. Bugs. And you're going to learn so much about bugs, but you have to count it down with me from 3, 2, 1.
sir. We are here to tell you about the amazing world of bugs. Now, did you know that bugs have 6 legs? Not 7, not 5, but 6. And if you get that wrong, I swear I will have to take it out of this room. But first, we shall have our resident entomologist, Dr. Timmy Tum-Tums. Please tell us all about the dragonfly and what they do. That is so beautiful in nature. Dr. Timmy Tum-Tums.
Hello, Dr. Timmy Tum-Tums here. Yes, resident bug expert.
Yes, go, yes.
Thank you so much. Dragonflies, you know, a lot to say about them. They do have 6 legs. Fun fact though, they use none of them. They use wings. But not to fly like you think. They actually just kind of scoop along the ground with them. Related to the dragonfly is actually the mayfly. Teeny tiny, super cute. Nothing like the dragonfly.
That is
24
right,
legs.
Dr. Timmy Tum-Tums. The mayfly is a completely useless creature. Now, I'm sure you've seen 700, 800, 900 of them lying around your house from time to time, but what exactly is their objective? What do they want? What are they trying to get from you? Well, to talk about the economic impact of the mayfly, we have Dr. Kreider. Dr. Kreider, please tell us, what is the economic ramifications of the mayfly being just so lazy?
Well, they also have 6 legs, and they also use none of them. I actually rode here on a dragonfly, so their wings are very strong. But mayflies, they're just so lazy. I tried to get on the mayfly first, and he just said, "You're looking for a dragonfly." I was like, "Okay, dragonfly." I said, "I'll get you there."
You know, that's right, Doctor, and I think you guys all want to know about what the ladybug does. So I know you guys are thinking, what's the dragonfly, what's the mayfly? But the ladybug, see, when you got acne all over your face, you just take the ladybug and you wipe its wings right across the acne. So when you do that, the acne actually disappears forever. You never even have to worry about it again.
That is absolutely correct, Dr. Danica Patrick. Did you know that if you shake a ladybug hard enough, it will say some things that are quite unladylike? And nobody wants that, I assure you. But, Dr. Timmy Tum-Tums, what exactly is it that a ladybug do that a mayfly do not?
Loaded question.
Of course. That is why you are the expert.
It is. That's what I did my dissertation on. There are so many different things. One, cute, makes little Moroccan noises when you shake it.
It's
Can
true.
also be used as makeup. And the dragonfly, you know, none of those things. None of those things at all. They're really good at taxes. We do love that. They're really good at all realms of politics. The ladybug, not so much. Just really cute, really fun, really big personality differences on both sides. I think you've interacted with both, right?
Dr. Kreider, sorry, Patrick. Dr. Kreider needs to tell us about how exactly have you interacted with your dragonfly that has flown you here to do your taxes?
Well, it was a very complicated process.
Yes.
Similar to the Avatar, I had to actually bond with this dragon. It did not take long once the mayfly, kicked me off. And a funny fact is, actually, mayflies, some people call them lazybugs. It's kind of derogatory, but every once in a while they think you said ladybug. And then it causes, am I a ladybug or a lazybug? And there is all sorts of confusion. The ladybug is annoyed by the lazybug. The lazybug is saying, "Wow, how could you say that here?"
Dr. Kreider, it looks like there is quite a bit of internal issues that you have with these bugs.
I hate to admit this, but I am a lazybug.
Well, why don't you...
I learned a lot. How about you? Oracle, assemble yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this. We have tonight in our auditorium the all-knowing, all-seeing Oracle. The Oracle has been alive before time and will exist after time. If you have questions about your life or about the universe, now is the time to bring them to this amazing Oracle. Who has a question for this Oracle right now? What do you have, please?
When am I getting a raise?
What's your name?
Jasmine.
When is Jasmine getting a raise, Oracle?
You
Are getting a raise.
When?
You figure it
Out.
love me?
Oracle, what's your name? What's your name?
Rain.
Oracle. Do you love rain? Do you love? Sometimes the Oracle is a little terse. You, my friend, what do you got?
What is the meaning of life?
Oh, Oracle, we've heard this question before, and it seems like every time you answer, it's a different answer. But what is the meaning of life, Oracle?
The
Meaning of
Life.
is
when
find
Your
soulmate
in
the ocean.
more questions.
Go to the ocean. Look around there, all the way to the back, sir. What do you got?
Who would win in a fight, a grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
Okay, silverback gorilla or grizzly bear? Who would win in a fight, silverback gorilla or grizzly bear?
Silverback gorilla.
Grizzly
Bears
do
Not
have any
arms.
legs
that they
No.
how
to
More questions.
The question was a little bit irrelevant, apparently. You please, right there in the back.
Where do babies come from?
Where do babies come from? I can show you on my phone. Oracle, really and sincerely, where do babies come from?
the
Come
From
your
oh dark
area. Down
under.
more. Seems to be flustered the Oracle just a little bit here. What's your question, my friend?
When is the Bible 2 coming out?
When is the Bible 2 coming out? And also, who's the lead character?
the
2
Will.
come
out
when the
First.
moon
has
turned over
Into.
the
Jesus.
One more question. Who has that? What do you got over here?
What happens after we die?
What happens after we die, Oracle? Please be specific.
It
Does.
Nothing.
To.
Your
death.
if you
Surrender.
all
Of
your soul. Alright, so that was informative as improv can be. Now we're going to do a scene called the Typewriter Scene. And I'll be actually typing the scene while my actors are acting the scene out. And at different times I'll be interjecting more into the story. But if I could, if you can think of an unusual animal, raise your hand. Unusual animal. What is your unusual animal? Platypus. Okay, platypus. If you can think of an interesting adjective. An interesting adjective. That's a describing word. It has nothing to do with platypus. Bashful. Oh, I like bashful. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear the story of the bashful platypus. Let's see it from a blackout in 3, 2, 1.
The Bashful Platypus by Bob Kodzis. Clarence was as shy as the day was long. He didn't dislike people. He just had no tolerance for being in their presence, and it manifested itself in the strangest ways.
Are you going to finish that board?
I always finish my way.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Have I ever left any?
No, I mean, like, sometimes you leave a little bit.
And I always come back, and it's always gone because you finished it. But I was going to finish it.
Thomas was the most impatient wombat in the forest. Yet he and Clarence were the best of friends when they could tolerate each other.
Thomas, I can't tolerate you right now.
You know what? This was the day I was going to tolerate you, so we might not even have a toleration day this week.
Listen,
You know, I'm about to lay my egg, and I really need it. Stop with a judgy face.
Well, you ate my wood, and that egg is gonna look really delicious.
How do you think I feel about the fact that I am the only mammal that knows how to lay an egg?
Oh, you bring this up every week.
The jealousies ran deep inside Thomas, but the greatest fear that Clarence ever had was having to face and meet whatever came out of that egg.
It's about to come.
Got a baby wombat?
No! There's no way! I thought platypuses were the only mammals that could lay an egg!
That's what you told me. I've been able to lay eggs this whole time.
What was sitting before them was a perfect mix of platypus and wombat. Clarence had some explaining to do.
Listen, I didn't want to tell you, but your sister came to town that one time.
That is not a toleration day. She was not supposed to talk to you.
Well, she kind of figured out a way to talk to me. You didn't need to say much words.
How dare you?
You need to get her on the phone.
Yeah.
She owes me child support.
Now Thomas had a dilemma. He loved his sister like the end of time, but he also loved Clarence, and he had to come to some conclusion in order for his life to even work.
I called her and she said she's not going to help, but she thinks we can raise this baby together. What do you say we put aside these tolerance days and non-tolerance days and just...
You know what, Thomas? Yeah. I'm not against that.
Which was as much of a commitment as Clarence could ever make.
That was like an after-school special, wasn't it? Give me my orchestrated rant, please. Orchestrated rant, organize yourselves in order. All right, so we are now down to our last scene as my class. But we are going to do a couple rounds of blind freeze, mixing our classes up, which is going to be awesome. But this is what we call an orchestrated rant. And I need something for each one of these people to rant about. So for Yuki right here, who has something for your grocery bill? The economy. So you'll be ranting on the economy, okay? And for Morgan here, we got...
cat that keeps getting pregnant.
Are you going to throw the list? Somebody shut that window, please. Rude clients, okay? Okay, and right here from Rock, what do you got? Pigeons. That's so weird to say that. Okay, all the way up the back for Ben.
LARPing.
Manager.
LARPing?
I'll take LARPing.
LARPing? LARPing? I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. If you don't take it, I'll take it. Yeah, it's not disgusting, is it?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, depends on, like...
Tell us about it later.
All right.
How about my man Brian right there?
Frogs.
Frogs. Which is actually something that she hates. Oh, you know. Oh, that's mean. Okay. And my man JJ needs something to rant about. What do you got? Alien invasion. Okay. So once more, what you're ranting about is
Pigeons.
Alien invasion. Frogs. LARPing.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give them an opportunity to give their individual speeches just a little bit. Then I'm going to start mixing them up. So there'll be multiple people speaking at different times. Then they're all going to be speaking, and I'm going to orchestrate this rant for you. First time and the last time you will ever see this. And if they pull this off, I want to hear you cheering and screaming at the end of it. Got it? You know your rule. Here's our rule. Okay, players, we can get warmed up, please.
Bunch here today. It's time for me to tell you about something that goes straight to the top. Pigeons. Now, Government have been slowly murdering pigeons over the course of the past 50 years and replacing them with drones so that we can no longer understand ourselves and they will understand us better than we understand each other. Straight to the top, as I said, is a bipartisan issue. Whether you be a Republican or a Democrat, you are on this.
Then all of a sudden one day we woke up, these aliens, they show up into town, they're moving in next door, they're talking to your daughter. We had them over for dinner, they didn't even eat. They don't even eat. How can you trust them if they don't eat? They come over, they put my wife's garlic bread on the ground. They didn't know what it was. These aliens, they just gotta go, I'm telling you.
Breathing and well met, all children of the night. Today you shall be wearing the kindest clothes that a vampire such as myself, with a sword and a bow that my mother made for me, can possibly buy. First off, we like to have our live action roleplay being safe, and we like to make sure that you are all together on the same page.
And sometimes you have clients and then they're just not like super nice, but you're really sensitive, and so it like hurts a lot because they're like kind of a little mean to you, and then you just feel like you're like crushed inside a little bit, and then you're really scared, and so then they like demand things, and you're like, sure, take whatever for free, it's fine, and then you don't get money, and then things go down for you really fast.
By far the most inconsiderate amphibian in the entire animal kingdom is the frog. The frog has no consideration for insects at all. In fact, we are systematically trying to destroy the insect population of the earth. We're trying to destroy mosquitoes, and gnats, and dragonflies, and mayflies, and ladybugs, and every bug you can think of, the frog is trying to eat it and destroy it like soup.
You know, when I used to live in Japan, the economy was so much better. I made so much more money over there.
But two things that we like to remind you. Do not bite the bats, do not bite the pigeons,
And then when they fixed my car, they started that button, they turned me into a frog when I pushed it. I couldn't believe I'm a frog now all of a sudden.
I told you! What is that like the processing chip? These bitches have been BS the whole time. You doubted me. You all doubted me.
The entire week I tell you, they come in your house, they jump up on your wall, they stick there, they're watching you.
And then sometimes your client is the government, and they're saying that they need to come in and get rid of all the pigeons. And so you just say, okay, let out all the pigeons, and it's fine.
So there has been a worry because one man thought that a pigeon had an internal processor and the other says that frogs are breaking in entry. So I'm not trying to hard into our live action roleplay.
I will be yelling out the word freeze, at which point they will stop in that position, that player will turn around, run in, choose one of the players, assume the exact same position, and start a completely different scene, okay? So in order to inspire this first scene between JJ and Ben, give me a relationship between two people. Roommates. Roommates. Okay, so roommates will inspire this first scene, and let's do that for a countdown of 3, 2, 1.
Oh, do you want Chinese food?
You took the Chinese food.
No, yeah, I know. You don't like Chinese food.
Can you describe Chinese
What Chinese food? It had
No, you know, I didn't eat that, actually. I've never had Chinese food before.
Well, did you?
Freeze.
You know, last time we got in this position, I was really worried that I was going to split my legs open all the way out, and I'm starting to think it's about to happen again. I don't know what we should do about this.
I've got you handled.
Should I try to go lower?
Freeze.
It's okay, son.
I can't. The Legos, they look good, John. I don't know what to do. It's stuck. What else can I do? Yeah,
Freeze! Please don't break each other.
I love you so much. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. Are you sure? Oh, thank God. I mean, we were hugging.
Why would you leave me? Why would you leave me? I've been with you for 5 years.
I'm sorry.
I
Somebody with a little more money. A little more.
Freeze!
It's a cake for your birthday.
How did you know it was my birthday?
Well, I just overheard it. I've been kind of stalking.
Freeze!
Miss Piggy, I swear this is the last time No! Don't embarrass me in front of all my friends. Ouch! And I ran out of names. So, I want to know, Miss Piggy, when are we gonna,
I'm good with you.
Oh, Miss Piggy.
Freeze!
Getting better on you, punk, I tell you over here. You ain't ever gonna kiss me with these nuggets. You took me once. You're gonna go on this pumping over here. You're gonna fall over there. Back over.
Freeze!
I can catch it. I know I can catch it.
I got it supported right here. Don't worry. I got it.
Over
I got
right in
it.
the center.
Okay.
Over right in the center.
Alright, I got it placed down.
Freeze!
Okay.
Take your time. Take your time.
And I baptize you in the name of all the men with the really cool hats.
It's done!
Freeze!
Beautiful, Jimmy. You're beautiful. All right, now I need you to do a nice little twirl with me, boy. Oh, yes. All right. And now drop it like it's hot. No.
Freeze!
I got the first one out.
Oh, you did it. Let's.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
Oh, is it good?
Freeze! What is just happening?
Does this stink to you? Yeah.
Freeze!
I don't think I'm gonna fit in this hole.
Take you the skinny one. Get in the hole and you can get the money.
Sure. Or I mean, can you try to fit?
Freeze!
You did really good.
Really?
You did so good. Yeah.
I mean,
it's
are
gonna
you
be
sure it
a
looks
great
hot?
epic movie. But you know, we're gonna take
Yeah.
one more.
Okay.
Can you be just a little bit dramatic?
Yeah.
Down.
Freeze.
And then
going on here?
A little bit of everything.
Those wrestling shoes? No. You can swing me anytime.
It's just such an amazing day walking the streets of this little town. Do my many little things.
You know we don't kind of do that in this town.
Well, sir, I was just hoping that you might stay for a little dance, dancy dance. And
No. We walk very proper here.
Dancy dance. This is the only free one you're gonna get.
A little bit more. There you go. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I'm the mayor of this town. I must make an immediate ordinance.
Freeze!
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to juggle, and I thought I had juggling balls, and then they were hedgehogs, and I got very good at juggling and surfing.
It's in my thigh, bro.
I apologize.
Are
Want
you?
me to take it out?
No, I would prefer the other one first, which is in that line.
Okay. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't,
No,
hold
yeah.
on. Okay.
Freeze!
Oh my gosh, catch it, catch my
I got it. Is it here?
I don't know. Oh well, it's okay. My parents can get me another one. Yeah, we'll get it, whatever I need. Let's go be your boys now. Yeah. Okay.
Freeze!
And we just gotta walk a little forward like this. 1, 2, 3. You always do this, Priscilla. I am sick and tired of it. Every single mom, daddy, daughter, son dance, we've always been doing this.
Oh, you need to do it slower. Like you can't just say start before I
3,
even...
2, 1, start. Keep up.
Freeze!
Beautiful baby.
baby.
Do you want to hold her? Oh, bro.
I just want to make sure that's not my baby. I'll hold your baby as long as it's not my baby. I know we had that thing like 13 months ago, but I'm not too sure.
Well, listen, this is my baby. I'm sure of it, even though we both slept with sin.
Freeze!
You know how to read. What is this? Here.
It's the Bible.
Get credit for trying.
Yes, you do. But you don't even need to read the Bible. You just need to pray for Jesus.
Freeze!
I like the way you die, boy.
Freeze!
Oh, no, stop. I'm not dead. No, yeah, what? You were already doing the chalk outline? I just tripped over the ground.
Hey man, you look dead.
Hey, like,
It's not even just the floor, it's like the complexion, all of that. The way you lay, you really seem like lifeless, like you were out.
just stubbed my toe, officer. Like, come on, you're kind of jumping the gun there. Jeez.
Have you considered being dead?
Actually was. Where do you think I got this complexion? But that was like 3 years ago. I'm risen from the dead.
Freeze!
So I'm thinking of doing that.
You got me, bro.
I know being dinosaurs is so fun, but the roar is my favorite part. Can I do it again?
Freeze!
So I know this is not how we planned our little rodeo adventure. Do you? So if I was envisioning we're just in like cute little cowboy boots and like hats, and we would just like watch the rodeo. Like you weren't supposed to like go in it.
But it looks like so much fun.
Yeah, but like there's like we paid for like a ticket to like a tent.
Yeah, so we could
Stay.
VIP. Backstage pass, show you how it gets done.
You were good at it, but like yours was like sick here, you know.
Oh,
but like now that you're in, I say just go for it. You know, like try to just jump over.
Just jump over?
I say go in.
I'm really. You
Show me
made
the
it.
technique of like when you get on the. Yeah, that is it. I say join the rodeo.
Okay, okay, I should join the rodeo.
Yeah.
I actually, you know, I do need a clown.
I actually have a nose in my pocket.
Try this. Big boulder.
Oh. I got it.
Freeze!
Okay, yeah, you got it. Do you have a balance on the surfboard? With 2 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Freeze!
Miss, I was asking about my tax.
Awesome audience. Thank you. Give it up for you for bringing the love tonight, right now. Before we wrap the show up, give some love to our man in the booth right now. Give some love to our house staff over here. We got one over there. Please, to help our house staff clean this place up, because it takes a lot of work. If you could take any trash that you brought into the auditorium and deposit in that bucket on your way out the door, that would be fantastic. Also, give a little love to your people in this room and then take them out to the streets, because we got to clean this theater up. So, with no further ado, how about we have you all just introduce yourselves one more time for this audience. Give it up.
Brian. Al. Elias. Jay. Ben. JJ.